me today?
Spook.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can I see? Can I see? Can I see?
No, I want it to be a surprise. You see the dress and you pick me up.
Eagerness. Eagerness. Can I see? Can I see? Can I see? Back at it. We are in the thick of it. You know what I'm saying? With the life lessons of Stephen Laura. It's Stephen Laura time. Check your time because it's all the time. And what's the life lesson here, man? We see the maturity in Stephen Laura. And, you know, it's like give people time. Give people time to see your perspective. Give people time to see your beauty, your awesomeness, your greatness, your talent. You know what I'm saying? Your potential. Give people time. Let's get it.
I bought a new dress for our date tomorrow night.
Oh, really? I have taken the liberty of compiling a list of every possible thing two people can do on a date.
2 people.
Well, we could go dancing.
Ooh, right there.
75.
Oh, Steve, come on now.
Well, we could go for a nice walk.
76.
Sit, Steve.
Well, we could find someplace quiet and sit and talk.
How do you come up with this stuff?
Steve, your list is suspect, buddy. Out of Laura. I just love it. I love this, y'all. I love the maturity. I love it. And this is what I want to point out, okay? Looking at Laura's list. Listen to what Laura's describing and what I've been saying the whole time. One of the biggest life lessons of Stephen Laura is friendship. Everything that Laura just described there was friendship. I'm gonna sit up here and say, well, Steve, we can go driving and, you know, park somewhere and make out in the car like Myra would try to do. Laura's like, no, we could go sit somewhere and talk. The thing that it shows me here.
Oh, no, I was afraid that you had gone back to Myra forever. And it made me realize that I wanted to give our relationship a chance.
You saw that right there. Laura wasn't playing. She for real with it now. She went and bought her dress. You know, she said that she about to give it a chance. And you can see here, Laura's all in. All in, baby. I love it.
It's my favorite guy. Big guy.
Hey, Steve.
Big guy.
Sit right here.
Stop there.
Sorry. I'm just a little giddy.
Right.
Tonight is my big date with Laura.
Woo!
But there, I thought you said you actually had a date with Laura.
I did
Tell him, Steve.
have a date with Laura.
Tell him.
But wait a minute. Aren't you going steady with Myra?
Nope. We broke up. Now I'm as free as a bird.
Talking about all the time. Gosh, I love it, y'all. I'm sorry. All the time that Steve is with Myra, did you ever see this excitement out of him? Be real for a second. Can we be grown up for a second? Steve ain't getting excited because he's like, yeah, I know tonight I'm going to get me some. No, Steve is excited, you know what I'm saying? Just the fact that he's going out on a date with the one woman that he's always loved. But I think the other part of why Steve is excited is he recognizes Laura is now in that same place.
I only hope this evening has been as magical for you as it's been for me.
Well,
What, Laura? What?
it hasn't been that
It hasn't been that bad. And so we see that scene where Laura's kind of reluctant, and Steve was, you know, he was kind of happy and gushing over Laura like he does. But this is like joy and giddiness and just excitement, and I really do believe it is because him and Laura are on the same page.
Well, Steve, you better make sure that it's completely over with Myra.
Oh, Stephen.
Steve.
What a nice surprise.
Surprise? You called me and ordered me to come over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was wondering. Want to elope?
Myra, please.
You know what I find interesting about this though is that even after Carl talked to Steve, like you need to make sure it's over with Myra, Steve did not contact Myra. Myra contacted Steve. But I do realize that Steve thought enough of it to go over there and like, well, let me just make sure, you know. So Steve on his P's and Q's right now. He on his P's and Q's, messing with Myra.
I know it's Laura you really want.
Full question.
Oh gosh, Myra.
What proof do
What
you
now?
have that Laura's really a woman?
Wow, Myra.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Wow. First of all, see, this is what I keep saying. Now, Myra has to go to drastic things now. I mean, this is drastic. Go down memory lane to see how Steve, and it's interesting that Myra's forgotten about this, that how Steve knows that Laura's every bit of a bad shut your mouth woman.
really hope you like it.
Hammer don't hurt him. Ooh. Lord, don't do him like that. He's like, what?
Just talking. breasts and shapely thighs and lean flat stomachs covered with soap.
Ooh. Look, Steve was already well versed in Laura's physique. He took a good look. Okay, he got a Polaroid going on in his mind right now.
Oh, mama! Ding dong.
Uh-huh.
Girl, you are looking hot.
Steve is he should be under the full understanding what Laura is, you know what I'm saying? But again, Myra just having to go to these type of levels because she has no more ammunition. She's out. Okay? She's out.
Steve,
Look at Steve and Laura.
you look very handsome tonight.
Ooh.
I pictured a handsome date dressed in a gorgeous tuxedo. Then he'd pick me up in a limousine and we'd dance the night away. That'd be the best time of my entire life.
Thank you, Laura. I'm wearing my new Italian designer suit from AMS.
AMS?
Right.
Yeah, that's my suit.
Now I want to ask I just want to ask the question one time. Do you think Laura has landed at a place where Steve is handsome? Or do you possibly think Laura's actually always thought that? Because remember, you could think somebody is handsome and not be attracted to them. I know that full well. So I'm just wondering with that.
Laura, you look so beautiful.
Talk to her.
Thank you, Steve.
You're the most beautiful girl in the whole world.
I'd say you look as pretty as a picture, but I've never seen a picture quite that pretty.
Oh.
Well, you're laying it on a little thick, but keep it coming.
Yeah. We ain't turning down no compliments. We ain't turning down no compliments now. Look, a little thick, but keep them on. Come on, keep them going.
Shall we look at our menus?
Oh, sure. If you tell me what you like, I'll order it for you.
Well, why would I do that?
Fancy cool guys order for their women's.
What you got to say, Laura?
Well, not this women.
Not this women. You don't hear the joke. You see what I'm saying? You don't hear the jokey joke no more, you know?
Duly noted. See, so, what looks good to you?
I don't know, something like, I want to save room for dessert.
What's that gonna be?
Your lips.
Laura, I tried to tell you. Those lips were going to be valuable to you one day. I tried to tell you.
This lovely lady and I met in kindergarten. Miss Ostendorf's class, September 3rd, 1981.
Yeah.
I've loved Laura Winslow ever since. So if you don't mind, tonight I'd like to sing her our song.
We have a song?
Before I get into that song, I mean, oh gosh, this is just so beautiful. But you know what I love here, just so simply, what you see out of Steve and Laura is not only true love, but long love. Long love and true love. Powerful.
If you're happy and you
Oh. Look at this though, man. Look, because Laura's like, what song? We got a song. And then Steve busts out with this. Laura like, all right, I got you.
That was a hoot.
Steve is...
I'm going to go freshen up.
Steve is... Oh, no. Steve was having so much fun.
Hi, guys.
Oh, Myra.
Oh my God.
Oh, my goodness. Do you believe in love? I don't know how the words. But does it go so much? I want to love you for life. Something like that. I don't know. It's something like that. But that's what we're seeing out of Steve and Laura right now. Do you believe in love? But I want to go back to something Laura said.
I was afraid that you had gone back to Myra forever. And it made me realize that I wanted to give our relationship a chance.
No.
So you're saying you'll still go out with me?
You bet. Next Saturday night.
Now, I think that is so important because Laura she showed there in that scene that she could have, decked out. She could have dipped out. She could have been like, you know what, I'm good. You and Myra, y'all do your little thing. Do what y'all gonna do. Laura doesn't do that. I love what she says. I want to give our relationship a chance. And like I said, now you're seeing her. She going and buying, you know what I'm saying? Went and bought a dress. She got dresses. Laura is a fashion queen. She went and bought a dress specifically to wear on this date with Steve. And what I love that you're seeing out of Laura is not only maturity, but it's also seriousness. She said it. I want to give this relationship a try. I want to give it let me get it correct. She said, I want to give this relationship a chance. Think about that. I want to give it a chance. That is so powerful. And what I think is so amazing is Laura never fully committed or gave herself away to anybody else. And even though Myra was right there, polka dancing and going and eating strange food together and, going to bug, marathons and things like that. Steve still did not give himself to Myra. His heart, his mind, like I said, his body, and again, what does everybody say? Everybody says, Laura made him wait, and all this stuff. And it's like, but you need to show me, where did Laura do him wrong? Where did Laura do this man wrong? You're trying to tell me that she's actually doing him wrong by waiting until she is at her best, to wait until she's actually ready. That's why I wanted to show that when she says, I want to give this relationship a chance, she's ready now. It just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand the logic in Laura made him wait. They're 12, they're 13, they're 14, they're 15, they're 17. Now is she a grown woman? You know what I'm saying? Now she's saying, I want to give this a chance. I want to see what can it be, because you can't sit up here and say that. You cannot sit up here and say that somebody decided to wait and give you the best gift to give. Can I go here? I'm just going to go here for a second. Just like we get into, ladies, we get into this whole thing where in, I think it's Solomon 8:1, where it says, let me find. It says, do not, I charge you, do not arouse or awaken love until it so desires, until it is ready, until it is ripe. So again, that's what I'm saying. People want to make it look like Laura, was playing mind games with Steve, and Laura was making him wait and keeping him thirsty in the corner somewhere. And that isn't the case. Laura was growing up. Laura was maturing. Laura was figuring out herself, figuring out what does she really want? Who is she? You know what I'm saying? Laura's still figuring all of that stuff out. And that's why I love that scripture where it says, do not arouse or awaken love before it's time. A lot of us go and we do this. And this is why so many people walking around with their N-E heartbreak. Y'all know that? But so many people are doing that because we think that y'all would have clapped it on if Laura would have got with Steve and played with his heart and played with his mind, and maybe they ended up working out, and drug him through all the stuff she had to go through. Y'all would actually applaud that instead of her saying, you know what, Steve, I'm not turning this on until I know it needs to be on, till I know that I can keep it on, till I know it's supposed to be on.
My advice to you is dangerous to pick before you grow. My advice to you is to grow as much as you can. Because when you evolve, your attraction does too.
I love what Derek said right there. He said it's dangerous. I love it, man. He said it's dangerous to pick. Dangerous to pick before you grow. This is what y'all wanted Laura to do. You wanted Laura to say yes to Steve at 15 years old when she's not sure of herself. She's not sure of what she wants. She's not sure of who she is. That's what y'all wanted to do. And see, this is what a lot of us do, man. We walk into these premature relationships and we call it love, and it's really lust, and then it burns out. Many times people don't realize it. Laura is such an amazing person, because what a lot of people don't recognize what Laura did was she protected Steve from her. She protected him from her. Laura, and you see, even when she said, now, well, Steve, I really want to give it a chance, right? Laura's not, playing. She's still not coming in playing mind games and all that. And Laura knew and knows, I should say, Laura knows that she could crush Steve. Laura knows that she could really, really, really hurt him, because she knows how much he loves her. She knows that he has loved her for a very long time. And people don't actually realize, because Laura popped off at him. People don't actually realize how gentle Laura has been with Steve's heart. People don't realize that. They never give her the credit for that. And that's why I love when Darius said that it's dangerous to pick before you grow. Was Laura really selfish, or was she sensitive? Was Laura really selfish, or was she just being protective? And it happens like that. I understand that we're in such a culture, we're in such a generation today where we want when we want it and all that. But man, as I get older and as I go and keep putting one foot in front of the other, you start to realize that isn't the case. You start to realize there's stuff you got to wait for. There's stuff to realize, and you have to understand that, I'm going to bring my sis in again.
Never answer because I pray. If it's not for me, Lord, then let it be delayed.
Ooh, we got it.
It's not for me, Lord, then let it be delayed.
Yeah, we had to play that again. And I'm trying to tell you, y'all ain't checking out Reese. That's her name. Go check her out. But I like what she said there. If it's not for me, then let it be delayed. How many of us can really say that to God? If it's not for me, God, then let it be delayed. And remember what I said. I love the fact that she didn't say, if it's not for me, God, take it away. I love this, because what she's saying is, if it's not for me right, if it's not the time, then it's not meant for me to have right now. But it doesn't mean that it's not meant for me to have. That's why if it's not for me, Lord, then let it be delayed. And I just feel like that just is such a reminder of Steve and Laura so much. And then everybody wanted them together at 14, 15 years old, but it's like, was Laura really ready? Was Steve, and I've been saying this many times, Steve wasn't ready. And this is a lot of times what we do. We go and we ask God prematurely for stuff that we're really not ready for, nor have we prepared for. And that's what I'm saying with Steve. Steve wanted something, but really, this is the dope part about it. He's actually really getting something and somebody so much greater than he initially, than he initially was gonna get. And that is the beauty of it. And that is the beauty of love. And it's the beauty of true love is, I'm going to bring it back around. We said, don't arouse or awaken love before it's time. Why do you think the Bible says that? I'm just saying, why do you think it says to? Because when we go and do those things, we harm ourselves and we harm others. And that's just the cold world that we live in today. I get it. But that's not Laura Winslow. You know what I'm saying? That's not what she did. That's not what she's doing now. She has waited to give her best version to Steve. And you tell me and you explain to me where somebody wants to give you the best, wants you to have the best, whatever that is, and they're selfish, or they made you wait, or they would. It's different if Laura just waited around till she didn't have nobody else, and she broke and don't have no goals, and she is not peaking. But the beauty of it is Steve is going to get a Laura Winslow that is peaking and peaking at the right time, baby. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.